Another very common practice as pet owners or as any cat lovers is to feed the cats what the humans are eating. So sometimes this is okay, but most of the time you are feeding the cats things that you should not be feeding the cats. So firstly is bones, chicken bones, fish bones. A lot of people give their food scraps, including these bones, to the cats, and because they see the cats enjoying eating those meals, they think, oh, it's okay, my cats like to eat bones. But this is actually very harmful to the cats. You think the cat is okay because it's showing appetite, but that's only because the smell from the fish or the chicken is very strong, so that the cat perceive it as delicious and as edible. It doesn't mean that the food is safe from them. So just like humans, we are able to eat things that smells good even though it may not be good for us, but we have self-control. If you give this to the cats, it's very high chance that they will not have this self-control and they will just eat it. So what are the problems when these cats start to consume bones? These bones will not be digested in their body, especially if it's the part that is very thick or it's the part that is very sharp. Once this cat bites these bones into swallowable size and then they swallow these bones, it can actually puncture and cause perforation in their gastrointestinal lining. So this includes their stomach, their intestine. So once their intestine is perforated, then you'll get infection, you'll get a lot of disease, and the cat will be dead. So secondly is rice. So a lot of people feed their cats rice because they say it's more fulfilling, and they say it's okay, their cats like to eat rice. Commonly, cats don't really eat rice on its own, so people would mix them with fish or chicken, again, to give it that smell. So just because the rice smells like fish, you're basically tricking your cat into thinking that it's eating fish. So the reason why cats cannot eat rice is because cats are one of the species that are known as obligate carnivores. This means that their diet needs to be rich in protein. In fact, cats don't actually have salivary amylase. The fact that they don't have salivary amylase means they are anatomically built to not digest carbohydrates such as rice. So when you feed them rice, it will give them indigestion, it will give them problems, and it will cause a lot of metabolic diseases. Symptoms such as hair fall and also unkempt coat. Not only is their hair is falling, but if the cat does not feel well, they will not groom themselves. So that is one of the signs how you know if your cat is feeling well is you look at their coat. Let's say you feed your cat rice and it's experiencing indigestion through stomach ache, it will not be grooming its coat, and that's also one of the reasons why you see their hair becoming not pretty or falling apart. So thirdly is Panadol. Sometimes you see people recommending you giving Panadol to your cats if they're feverish. So Panadol or paracetamol, or known as acetaminophen, is the common drug used to treat fever or pyrexia in humans. Firstly, cats' normal body temperature is 38 to 39, which is slightly higher than humans. I would say it's kind of hard for you to gauge whether your cat is feverish or whether it's just exhibiting a slightly higher body temperature compared to humans and it's not actually feverish. Some people say, oh, my cat is having a fever because it's sneezing or because it's coughing. While it's common to have fever and cough and mucus when you are having an infection or anything, it does not necessarily mean your cat is feverish. Even if you're sure that your cats are having a fever, you are not supposed to give them acetaminophen. Their liver cannot metabolize these drugs. As humans, our liver is different from the cat. So our liver can metabolize acetaminophen and it can show its effect by reducing your temperature. But for cats, it will cause toxicity. It's very toxic to the fact that the onset of symptoms can be shown as early as 1 to 4 hours. So your cat will experience ragged breathing, increased heart rate, and in some cases, swelling will occur on their palms, on their digits. And within 1 to 4 hours, if you do not take them to the vet, they can basically die because their systems are already experiencing toxicity. So within 1 to 4 hours, you want to avoid this. Just don't feed paracetamol to your cats.